This is the law of reciprocity, all right? Law of reciprocity is reaping what you sow. But I'm going to show you something about God. Take it and get a little golf ball now. And that represents his tithe. Give your tithe to God. He throws his tithe to God. You know what God does? Throw something back to him. Do it again. Go, come on, man. Get it going here. He's getting his tithe. He's throwing it back to God. Keep it in your hand. Keep it in your hand. Keep it in your hand. He throws to God. God throws it right back to him. But here's the amazing thing about God. You can't beat God to it. Big giving. You throw your tithes, all of a sudden what God begins to throw back to you is a little bigger. And here you go, come on. He's throwing it again. And it's a little bigger again. And here you are tithing. You're throwing to God. And God is just giving back to you. Come on with it. And every time you throw to God, he starts overflowing you with blessings that you don't have room enough to receive. And then all of a sudden it seems to get bigger. And you keep throwing it to God. God keeps throwing it back to you. And then all of a sudden you start being overflowed. Come on. Throw it back. And then sometimes God throws you something that looks a little different. It may not look like money, but it may be a healing. Woo! It may not look like money, but it might be deliverance. And God adds that on to you. And here you are throwing it back to God. And you can never beat God giving it. He'll come back and get so good. He's so blessed. Call your brother over and share something with him. Call your brother. Share with your brother. Give something. You need somebody help because I'm overflowing with blessing. Woo! And here, now he's able because he got so much. I can share. Here comes an investment that just dropped on your doorstep. It's going to make you millions of dollars. Here it comes again. God just throwing more to him. Every time you give to God, now don't slack up. Every time you give to God, he giving back. Come on. You got some more? There you go. Every time he gives to God, he just keeps giving back to him. Come on. You got to give to God. He just asked for that 10. And each time it comes, there's a bigger blessing. And then all of a sudden it comes, God will bless you so that you don't have room to receive what he has in store for you. And you want to tell me you don't want to tithe when God has said, I want to play catch with you, but the balls God got is much bigger than what he asked you to give him? Woo! In that, you ought to get excited. Touch your neighbor and say, you better start tithing. You better start tithing. I'm ready to start bringing whatever God asks for me to bring. I'm not going to slack up on giving. Whatever God wants, God is yours anyway. Let me just give you this portion. I don't deserve everything I got today. But it's all because of God's grace and his mercy that he provided. Somebody ought to give God a praise. Woo! Just set them down on the front there. Yeah. Tithing is a system. Which entails the law of reciprocity. He's always going to give you back more than what you could ever give him. Old folks, you sang a song, say you can't beat God's giving. No matter how hard you try. You got to understand, your children can give you love, but they can never give you what you've given them. It'd take a lifetime. Oh my God. It'd take a lifetime. And we ain't got enough lives in this life to give back God all the things he has in store up for you. It's a principle that you got to catch. It's a principle that you got to understand. Now, you understand? That's why people eat their tithe. And they never understand why they eat their tithe. Let me give you this one quick example. Go to, say in Genesis. Look at Genesis 3. Let's look at this example here. I want y'all to understand the blessing that God has in store for you. Yeah, some things you have, you don't deserve. But through God's grace and mercy, he's given them to you. Why would you miss out on the great things that God has for you? I'm rushing. Look at here. Look at Genesis 3. Let me show you what happens. God, help me here. It's going to be a great revelation, friend. Oh, God. God. Listen to what it says. Genesis 3.